old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet and days of old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet and days of old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope that you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful 2020. Now that might sound a little bit strange to say I hope you had a wonderful 2020 being what it was. But you know, if you look for it, you can always find the good. And even in a year like this, when things were crazy, when things just didn't happen the way that we might have expected them to or wanted them to do this time last year. But I know that if you look at it where you're focusing on the good, where you're looking for the good, you can find it. Because if all you're doing is looking for the bad, that's all you're going to find. Something that's become so popular this year has been cynicism. Cynicism has always been popular, but this year specifically, cynicism has been something that has been so overused. But in reality, cynicism is something that is used just to protect ourselves from future pain. And I'm going to encourage you to look backwards and to see the good in this year and to look forward with positive expectation, and don't give in to that temptation to be cynical. Don't give in to that temptation to be negative, because it doesn't help you in the long run. It might help you in terms of protecting yourself from some future pain, but it doesn't help you to get where you want to be. Now that song, Auld Lang Syne, is sung at New Year's. I've always loved the song, but I didn't know what it was about. Now, what the literal translation of Auld Lang Syne is old long since, is what the literal translation of the words are. But the way that phrase has been used is more about the good old days. You know, looking back at those good old days, looking back with gratitude, looking back with those fond memories. And it made me think about this sign here that says, "These are the good old days." This is a sign that my wife and I bought on our honeymoon. We were at a little antique shop in Santa Barbara, California. We bought this sign, "These are the good old days." And we've hung this sign in our kitchen right over there. And that kitchen has changed. We have many, many places we've lived in the 11 years we've been married. But that sign has always been up. And that sign has been up to remind us that these right now are the good old days. And no matter what's going on, no matter how hard it is, no matter how challenging it is, there's always going to be something about these days where we look back and say, oh yeah, those were the good old days. And just like this, 2020, there's going to come a time where you're going to look back and say, oh man, I'm sure I am going a lot of places. I kind of miss those days when I was at home. I'm going to miss those days when I had more time to spend with my family or more time to do this. I don't know what it is, but there's going to be something. So look back right now with gratitude. Look at this year with gratitude. Look for the good and you're going to find it. And look forward with positive expectation. So I wish you a happy new year. I hope that you had a wonderful 2020 and had some times that you remember these as the good old days. And I hope that you can look forward with positive expectation, with positivity, with a focus on the good lens, looking forward and getting rid of cynicism and saying, look, this year is going to be great because I'm going to make it great. And no matter what happens, no matter what challenges happen, no matter what comes along the way, I am going to make 2020 great. I'm going to make 2021 great. I'm stuck in 2020, but no, I'm going to make 2021 great moving forward. I'm going to make 2021 great. I'm going to make it great. I'm going to be excited for it for the year to come. Have positive expectation. Focus on the good, and you are going to find it. Thanks so much for watching this. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next year. Bye.